so in love with you. Hey, whatever you want to do, baby, it's all right with me.
Is it all right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Because you make me feel what? So brand new. Yeah. And I want to spend my life with you, just you, and just say cheese. Ooh, baby, cheese. That since we've been together, loving you forever, loving you forever is all I need. Let me be the one. Yeah. Well. And I'll never be untrue. Ooh, baby, yes, let's stay together, loving you forever. Well, my times are good and bad and happy and sad. Oh, come on, let's get a party up in here. Look out, y'all. Hey, got a party over here.
Ladies, now stop right here.
Hey, come on. Yeah, let's stay together. Ooh, well, the times are good and bad. Happy and sad. Oh, tell me why.
Somebody, why do people break up? Do you know
I don't know why they break up.
Then they turn around and they make up.
They turn around and make up. Yeah,
I just can't see.
You never do
That too. Oh, what you do?
Being around you, just so loud.
All I need.
Here's what I want to say. Let's stay together. Loving you for, I said loving you forever, ever. Well, the times are good and bad. Will be a sad. I said now, we must stay together every day, every night, every day. I said now, oh, I'm loving you forever. Well, the times are good and bad. We got a party going on, y'all. Let's do it like this. Woo! I said now, let's stay together. You know we all got to stay together in Vegas. Well, the times are good.
I got love for you.
Don't say now.
You know it
I
all.
said now.
Come on.
Come on now, we must stay together. Lisa, can we stay together?
We need to stay together.
All we gotta
Share
do
all
is,
the love.
we gotta stand together.
Be very strong.
Together, very strong.
And
It's gonna
never,
last real long.
ever be
Good
afraid
and
to
bad,
let
happy and sad. I said now, we must. We got to stay together. I said now, together, weather, baby. I see, we got to stay together. Ooh, let's stay together. We got to. I love you forever. I said when the times are good and bad. Come on now. I said now we are big and strong. Ooh, we got to stay together. I say let's do it. I love you.
never, ever be afraid to live. Thank you. Take us non-stop. Lisa Kane, Mr. Typhon.
Ooh, I'm loving you forever. Lisa, I said weather, times are We love you. God bless you. Hey, I said, do, do, do. It's all about you and me, and we live in harmony. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, everybody here, we got to stay together. Yes, I said, nah, the food is good, babe. We love you. God bless you. Let's stay together. Make it strong, baby.
That was unbelievable. What's happening, Las Vegas? Welcome to another live First Friday edition of Vegas Nonstop. I am your co-host, Jeffrey with a G. We have a fun-filled show for you today. We're broadcasting live from Italian Restaurant right here on Eastern and Horizon, just south of the Smith Shopping Center. With me, as always, for the last 27 years, the Wizard of Whoopee, the Master of Mayhem, the Ambassador of Fun, your friend of mine, Jonathan Scott.
Thank you, Jeffrey with a G. One more time for Lisa Gay and T. Fox. And that's the message. Keeping it together. Stop hate. Live love. Thank you for starting. Stop hate, live love. Our co-host, a special co-host, Mr. Recording Artist, Al B. Shore.
Man. Al, man, it's good
Al
to
gets
have
up
you
at
back
like
on, bro.
5 in the morning to do your 88.1 show.
That's the iHeart Show in the morning.
That's the iHeart Show. I'll get it right.
I'm just glad to be here in Vegas Nonstop. And man, it looks like it's going down. The cuisine is fantastic.
Look what we got here from Chef Carlo.
But hold on, Chef Carlo is
All right,
doing
let me
it.
switch
Time out,
here
hold on,
for a
wait.
second, G.
Get this in here. It's Chef Carlo, okay? Okay, this is like the Grammys of restaurants, okay?
Yeah, I gotta go over something with you. Where?
Right here.
Knows.
Right here.
They're under here somewhere. Yeah, here they are. And Al's here. Al's everywhere, but he's doing 2 shows a day. I appreciate him coming in because we've got to talk about something that's happening in our community. If you don't live here, we wish you could come here. And of course, we're going to get to Chef Carlo. We're coming to you from Battalion Restaurant again on Eastern, just a little past Horizon Ridge. But Al, I mean, this is an amazing event that you're going to be part of. It's going to be this Sunday at the Venetian Hotel. It's called Vegas Cares. It's November 5th. It's going to be an unprecedented afternoon of Las Vegas entertainment, filling the stage at the Vegas Cares benefit at the Venetian Las Vegas, honoring the victims and first responders of the tragic events of October 1st. Some of the headliners, aside from Al, it's just an incredible lineup. Our friend Adrian Zemed, who's on the show with us all the time. Al, Australian Bee Gees, the Blue Man Group, Brad Garrett, Britney Spears, Carrot Top, the cast of Baz, a musical mashup, cast of Fantasy, Cirque du Soleil, Clint Holmes, Chris Angel, David Copperfield, DJ Silver, Earl Turner, our good friend Frankie Shint, I love you Frankie, Gordy Brown, Human Nature, Jason Tanzer from the Prince Tribute Show, Purple Rain, J.J. Harrison, Kendra Wilkinson, and Hy Rodriguez, Lance Burton, who was on with us a few weeks ago, Master Magician, Lissa Baker, Mrs. Adrian Zemed, Mercy Music, Mike Tyson,
I heard of that guy.
Murray Sawchuck, Penn and Teller, Rich Little, Tenors of Rock, Thunder from Down Under, Tom Green, Travis Clower, the Vegas Goldenite. The show's musical directors, our friend Keith Thompson from the Composers Showcase, Bill Fain, Tina Nathalia is the show's tech. Anyway, proceeds from the benefit are going to go to a commissioned memorial art piece by Tim Babington to honor those involved and affected by the October 1st shooting, such as Stephanie Scott, that's going to be on in a couple of minutes. But Al, let's talk a little bit about your position in this. I know you've got something special prepared.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a surprise.
Well, you know what? I mean, I think
Let's slide in a little bit.
For me, it's an honor, first of all, to represent such an amazing city with so much history. Way before me, just some of the greats that have paved the way for what I've been trying to do, in entertainment, and it's just amazing. So to see something like this magnitude go down in our backyard, there's no way to say no. You have to cancel other things. You tell them we're going to be there and we're going to support this community. Just to see all of the different personalities from rock to pop to every sector of the entertainment industry be involved. It kind of takes you there. The philanthropy. That these people have come together, no matter what they're doing and what genre. And it's something to be said for this strong Vegas community coming together.
Well, after listening to you talk, I feel like I'm yelling.
You were?
Because I'm yelling.
I was like, what did I do wrong? I'm
sorry. I just want to do a concert. I promise.
If people want to see you perform outside of this, I know. Talk about the radio a little bit more.
Oh, well, for, let's see, almost going on 15 years, I'm the morning show host for Slow Jams.
15 years on Slow Jams.
Yeah, Slow Jams. And every morning from 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. From Slow Jams.
Get up
And,
at 5 a.m.
man, I tell you.
Don't go to sleep.
I'm just going to sleep at 5 a.m.
Yeah, no, I just appreciate the phone call at 4:30 to wake me up. Making sure I get my bets in, right? No, but-
Al, where am I? Where's my car?
Yeah, that's it. And so it's an amazing thing. It's basically the soundtrack. We play the soundtrack to our generation. Everything is about love, peace, harmony. I guess hair grease. Love, peace, and hair grease. It's an amazing forum and format. And then the night show here is on the oldest station here in the community, Power 88, and it's Secret Garden Slow Jams.
It's a secret garden.
But it doesn't work unless you have some of this cuisine.
Yeah, we're here for telling you.
I know
Chef,
his
don't
voice.
touch. Don't even touch it,
His
Steph.
voice
Don't
all
even
the
touch
time.
it because then it'll go crazy. So we're gonna have Chef Carla on in a couple of minutes. Actually, we should bring Chef Carla on. Come on around now. Let's talk
Yeah,
about.
we need some beauty added to the.
Yeah, we need something prettier
Beauty and skill
than
set.
me and Al.
Absolutely. You come.
So Chef Carla, let's talk a little bit about. First of all, you're published in this book, Chefs and Company.
Chefs and Company. That's a big deal. This is Maria Isabella. She is the tester for the Bon Appetit magazine. And she actually, picked what she thinks it is the best 75 chefs in the country. And I'm so honored to be among them. And we have big people there, like Lydia Bastianich, Eric Ripert, Charles Palmer. Eric
Ripert, Le Bernardin.
Le Bernardin is right after me, Charles Palmer, Lydia Bastianich, everybody, Daniel Balou. So we all there, and to me it's a big honor to be among them. And this was released on October 10th. You can basically find anywhere.
You can get it on Amazon. There's recipes. What
Any
recipe
books-
do you have in here?
Well, we have each one of us. We have 4 pages to give people menus when you have a surprise, friends. Things like simple things that you can find on your pantry, on your own, inside your refrigerator, and you can make a quick meal.
I'm not gonna
so
find
that's
it in
just
my
the
pantry.
point. No.
I'm gonna
I
find
will
liquor.
cook for you. I'll come.
Yeah, I know
I'll
you.
come cook for you. You should just
Please,
do-
let's do it.
And then we have this a little present from us to everybody that keep coming to Bratalia. We have these, we put these on Facebook. So I've been sending on the mail too, but only for the neighbor. But on Facebook, you can just print it and bring it. And it is just throughout November and December. But this is because it's 1 year of our anniversary since
Right.
we reopened after the accident, right? It's
So if you go to
short-
Battalion Restaurant on Facebook, you can print it up, and it's good for 20% off at the restaurant
Yes.
through the end of the year.
Yes.
Through the end of the year. And what did you prepare for us a little bit? And Jeffrey, jump in here. Let's talk food.
We have some antipasto de la casa, Jeffrey. That's
She's
good.
beautiful,
Yeah, he's the
beautiful
foodie here. I love it.
Beautiful food. We have a.
Because I'm going to start
traditional-
drinking.
That's fine. Carla prepared a traditional antipasto with some salumi, roasted peppers, probably a sharp provolone,
Exactly.
olives, some grilled eggplant. We have a steak, pizzaiola here,
Pizzaiola.
classic Italian dish. Beautiful grilled veggies, and can't go wrong. Look at, by the way, guys, let me see it. You've never seen a chicken parm like this. That could feed a family of 4. That is
Yeah, be a family of
Or
four.
me and Al. Or me and Al.
unbelievable.
I saw girls eating the whole thing. I swear to
Unbelievable.
God.
The
They
food
do
here
this.
is authentic. Everything is made from scratch. You're not going to find a more
Let
legit.
me-
I have one request.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, Carla,
Yes.
can you say the name of that dish for me?
This is
steak.
pizzaiola?
Steak pizzaiola.
That
Pizzaiola.
voice! I know
One more
that
time, one
voice. I
more-
listen
one
to
more
slow
time.
jazz all the
One more
time.
time. Say the name of
The
it.
steak pizzaiola.
Steak pizza. Okay, I'm in.
No, listen, this
I'm
stuff,
sold. I'm
this
going
stuff,
to
this stuff is beautiful.
I'm hungry.
Everything is authentic. Everything is fresh.
here,
The
let me
food's
jump in.
amazing.
Please come to see us.
Here's what we've got to do. We've got to lift it up. So let's start all over again. Tell me what this is, Chef.
Steak pizzaiola. I mean, steak pizzaiola.
Chef, what
grilled
kind of meat- what
vegetables.
kind of meat do you use for the steak?
Antipasto. It's a New York strip. Prime.
Beautiful. Looks
It's
beautifully
really
cooked. Very tender. Classic antipasto here with the salumi, the roasted peppers, the provolone, the
Sicilian
eggplant.
roasted pepper. You should taste that.
I'm going
I made it at the house. It's really good.
You know I love your peppers.
I
Normally,
know
Chef
your
Carl,
pork chop.
she
I-
makes
I
the
do
pork chop
every
for me,
time,
and then I
every
take the
time.
red and green peppers, I take them home, and I put them in my pasta sauce. I tell you I'm
Really?
doing that. It's so good. It's just so delicious. I have to have a taste.
Yeah,
Okay,
taste
and then
that.
you've got some zucchini.
Yeah, this is for the vegans,
Oh, you already cut it.
vegetarians, and what have you. You have all these people that don't eat meat anymore, so we gotta have something to them.
What
you
the
know,
hell?
for them. You know, so now they don't wanna. They don't want to meat and they don't want a pasta too. So at least this is only the vegetable, but it's pretty tasty. You should try. Let's cut that.
That's the chicken parm?
Yes.
Or veal parm? Chicken
Chicken.
parm?
Unbelievable.
That's
Probably
so,
my
yeah, we'll
favorite.
taste that as well.
Looks like it's going to be my favorite.
You want me to slice and then bring back to you guys? So everybody have a piece?
So,
I can do that in the kitchen.
so for Thanksgiving, did you
Yeah.
talk about that already?
Well, Thanksgiving I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be actually closed for the Thanksgiving day.
But the week before,
Throughout the whole week, we're gonna have like a traditional roasted. We're gonna have just the loin, the roasted turkey, with the stuffing, with Italian stuffing and fresh cranberry sauce. But it's gonna be like as a special, you know. You just order that if you want. But I will be closed. I'll be home with my family and friends, and I'll be cooking home though. That's how we do.
I think I
You're
want to
gonna come
taste.
here with that little voice. He might say,
No,
you know, like, oh,
Really looks amazing. I'm looking forward. And you know what's amazing is that the first time that you invited me here,
Right.
we had a nice group of people and we were sitting
Chef
here.
was off that night. Chef was-
He's all awful.
Right,
When
and
he only come
didn't-
and he's
didn't-
afraid of
didn't
me.
know. All I knew is that this is when I made this discovery. This is one of my favorite new places. I mean, really, just and everything, and the staff is amazing, and just everybody is so friendly here, and it's nice, and the food is just.
Oh,
so,
thank you
so-
very much. That's so nice to
On
hear.
Eastern
Okay,
Ave,
guys,
just
come.
past Horizon Ridge, Britalian Italian Restaurant.
What's the address?
I don't know.
It-
10740.
10740
I got it
Southeastern
right?
Avenue.
I better play
Yes,
those. I better
you
play
did.
those numbers
Southeastern
on
Avenue.
Keno
It's
or Lottery.
155, and we are above Horizon, just like you said. You're getting there.
I got it close.
You sure are above Horizon. I like that.
Yeah.
Above Horizon. Chef, anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, he did cut.
He
I
cut,
want
cut the meat, cut the steak,
I want a little
with the
piece.
chicken parm.
I guess I am hungry at this
Yes,
time.
you are hungry.
Oh.
I'm eating wine, and I think we're gonna get Jeffrey in here with Steph to talk about NFL and talk about football. What's going on this week? Jeffrey with a G. I've got my picks are ready, and I'm loving the Eagles. And who isn't? The Eagles' #1 team going on right now. I also like the Giants being home dogs. Why don't you and Steph slide in here and talk about what's happening in NFL
Well, we handle this over.
while we just eat and drink.
Johnny, we actually have a lot going on in sports in general, but if you want to talk NFL, we can start with last night's game. Very unpredictable outcome. The Buffalo Bills, one of the hottest teams in the league, coming in last night at 5-2, going into the Meadowlands in New Jersey and getting beat up on by the Jets, basically. It was never a game. This was 14-0 out of the gate. Bills end up losing by 10 to the Jets. This division is really tightening up with, obviously, New England at the top, excuse me, at 6-2 with the Bills.
Okay.
With
Must be the chicken
on
parm.
the Bills and the Dolphins.
Give that man a drink.
With the Bills and the Dolphins right after us. I got one right here.
Swallowed wrong?
That was good. Other than that, man, I mean, there's so much going on in the NFL right now. We just had the trade deadline. We saw a lot of players trading, moving teams. Calvin Benjamin leaving Carolina for Buffalo. I don't understand this move at all. Benjamin, one of the biggest targets for Cam Newton, who's struggling this year in general with his passing game. They send this 6'5", 200-pound plus receiver to the Bills, and what do? He's a healthy scratch last night against a division rival. Coach, I don't know what you're doing. Put him on the field. He may not know the playbook, but he's going to cause disruption. He's going to cause coverage. He's going to spread the field. He's going to make other guys get open. You deserve to lose that game for not starting him.
I agree.
Nice.
That's what you're bringing in? I agree.
I agree.
Excellent. We also saw running back Jai Ajay leave the Dolphins
Yes.
and go to the Eagles.
Eagles.
The 7-1
That's big.
Eagles, already with the best record in the league, already with a monster in the backfield with LeGarrette Blount, who led the league last year with 18 touchdowns. Now you had a smaller version of a LeGarrette Blount. Jai Ajay, small guy, can hit the hole, can make his cuts. You know, you have thunder and lightning right now with those two, and I think the Eagles are going to run away with that division.
They could, but don't forget they did just lose someone that kind of hurt them. Jason Peters, I believe.
The Eagles?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be huge. I mean, listen, the Eagles are very deep, and Carson Wentz is having a great year. What they lack on defense, they'll overcome with on offense, and he's just not making mistakes. He's not turning the ball over, and we know in the NFL, if you can play defense, if you don't turn the ball over, and you can run the ball, that's your recipe for success.
I think they're going to be hurt on the fantasy side. How about that?
Well, I think we're all hurt on this fantasy side. Speaking of fantasy side, Deshaun Watson, the rookie quarterback for the
Oh,
Houston
boy.
Texans, goes down yesterday with a non-contact torn ACL gone for the year, and there goes my fantasy season in a nutshell. He had been leading all quarterbacks in the league with 19 touchdowns. He was
Brilliant.
top fantasy guy this year. I said it before the season started. I thought this kid was the best quarterback coming out. Everyone liked the kid, Mahomes from Texas Tech, and your guy, who's your guy, Trubisky in Chicago. They traded up for.
Mitch Trubisky.
Deshaun Watson is the real deal. He can do it with his arm. He could do it with his legs. He's very cerebral on the field.
He could do it with his arms, he could do it with his
came
legs.
out of college having played at the best level. He's the only guy to have beaten Nick Saban in Alabama in a championship game. Sad to see him go. My fantasy team's going to hurt, but he's going to be on everyone's radar next year as a top quarterback in fantasy.
Well, aside from fantasy, let's deal with reality.
Reality is, we have week 8 of the NFL. And
nine.
Week nine.
excuse
Week
me.
nine. Week nine.
I always get
World
confused.
Series is over.
Yeah,
Astros.
Speaking of Houston, Astros go into Dodger Stadium the other night, take Game 7. Everyone thought it was going to be a battle. It really wasn't. Jumped out to a quick lead. George Springer with another home run.
Too bad. So
5
sad.
home runs in the postseason, breaking Reggie Jackson's record from 1977. They go up 5-0. They take the wind out of the sails of Dodgers. And sorry, Dodger fans, you're going to have to wait yet another year to see if you're going to get a championship. Kershaw still hasn't gotten that ring.
Has not gotten the ring.
PGA Shriners golf tournaments in town.
We were
Over
there
at,
yesterday.
TPC Summerlin.
Beautiful.
It's a 4-day tournament, so you can go all the way through the weekend. Great day out there. It's a little windy today, so I don't know how it's going to affect the golfers, but it's supposed to be windy all weekend. I don't really do weather. I'm good on liquor, drinking, and food and music. but it's going to be windy as hell, and it should affect the game. But it's going to be a great day out there at PGA Summerlin. Thank you to John Arnos from the National Center for Missing and Exploited
Thank you, John.
Children,
Yes.
for hosting us out there. So you guys want to give us a 3-pick for NFL for Sunday?
Well, there's some big breaking news out of the NFL this morning. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals has allowed Ezekiel Elliott some sort of administrative, grant, return, whatever. So Zeke's going to be playing this week for Dallas, which is going to be one of the biggest games of the week against the 6-2 Kansas City Chiefs.
How did that move the line? I mean, it was minus 1.5.
It moved by a point to a point and a half. So you're going to see Dallas now minus 2.5 or 3, depending where you are. This should be a very, very close-fought battle in Dallas. I don't know who I like in this game. I don't think I like the Cowboys too much, but I tell you what I do like. I like the under. 54 points is a lot for these teams, even inside the dome in Dallas. Kansas City plays great defense. Remember, Zeke did not practice all week with the team. He was not allowed to, so he's unfamiliar with the strategy or the playbook that coach was going to implement. I don't think he'll have that hard of a time with that offensive line, but I see this as a hard-fought battle. I have Kansas City winning this 24-21.
It's 54 now, the overnight?
54.
Wow, it was 49.
It jumped 5 points. I don't get it.
Holy smokes. Steph, you got a 3-pick?
Well, I'm with you on that one. I'm not really sure how he won that in the appeals. He was suspended 6 games. I think they have to uphold it. I think it just is too much room because he's home and they need him. They went and fought for him. I'm not.
Listen, the team's always going to fight for their players to be on the field. That's what they're supposed to do, whether it has to do with the NFL Players Association, Roger Goodell's office, or apparently here at the Second Court of Appeals. I don't understand the process. I didn't understand it when Brady was out for 4 games and it kept going in and out of court all the time. All I know is that it's just weird that the NFL is the judge, jury, and executioner
I agree.
in everything that goes on. So I just have a problem with that.
Week number 9. I like the Eagles, number 1 team.
Eagles.
I'm liking
You're gonna give
I'm
them-
liking the
Rams.
Cardinals
Are you
because
gonna-
I don't think I don't think the 49ers could beat anybody.
Team, how about you give them the line so they know what you're taking? Eagles minus 7.5.
Minus 7.5 against the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
I like the Giants at home because they're home dogs. Steph, you want to explain what a home dog means? Ladies' locker room. What's a home dog?
They are at home and they are not projected to win.
They're not the favorite. They're the
They
underdog.
are not the favorite.
Home dogs. Al, you're a Giants fan?
Absolutely.
Raiders-
Die hard.
Raiders looking good.
Win or lose, Giants, Jets, Mets, Nets,
All New York.
Liberty, Islanders,
Anything from New
Rangers.
York, Al, be sure.
Anything New York?
Anything New York.
Usually
are-
Yankees fans and Mets fans don't like each other.
The
No,
Giants
that's
are
Red Sox
0-8.
Yankees.
I think the Mets are more like the working class team.
Oh man,
They
no.
won
They
one
just
game.
won one
Anything New
game.
York,
Yeah.
I'm die hard. So
They-
Yeah, that game last night, I saved money on that one, which is my rant. I do have to have my rant on Thursday Night Football. Where do you find to watch the game?
NFL
It's
Network.
bad enough that Thursday nights have been like the least watched games to begin with. Now you can't even find where to watch it. It's on CBS. It's on NBC, Fox. You can find it. ESPN. You can find it. But if you've got to go to Hulu or some streaming thing and you've got to go through a tap dance, put out your credit card for a free trial, and then it doesn't work, I'm sorry, NFL. The greed has stepped in. Make it easier, and maybe people will watch Thursday Night Football. That's my rant.
So who else do you like other than the Eagles?
I like the
Raiders.
Giants as home dogs.
No way.
Yeah, I like the Giants as home dogs.
Take the Rams.
I like
I have
the
the
Chiefs.
Rams.
Well, now that Zeke's playing, I like the Cowgirls.
Stick with Kansas City.
I took Kansas City on that. The
think
Raiders,
this-
and the
well, I
Raiders
think-
got Bowman, so
I think
that's
the
going
fact
to
that
change
Zeke
things
is-
up.
I think the fact that Zeke is not practicing gives his body a little bit of rest. So
It
he
does,
maybe
it
come back
does.
invigorated.
And he'll have to sort of cram for the playbook to know what sort of strategy that Jason's going to implement this week at home against Kansas City. And let's be honest, when you have an offensive line like that, you don't have to do a whole lot of studying to be successful.
He just needs to run you over.
Exactly, and hit the hole.
Raiders and Dolphins are the night game, the 5:30 Sunday night game.
Taking the Dolphins at home +3.
You are. I'm taking the Raiders.
I took the Raiders.
watched the
they
Dolphins
did pick up
last
Bowman.
week.
It's going to change. It's going
I don't
to shake it up a
well,
little.
Bowman's going to do okay for them, but did you see what they did in Buffalo last week? They laid an egg. They're coming off a huge win on national TV against Kansas City, had 10 days to prepare, went into Buffalo, granted cross country, cold weather, little rain, Del Rio, get your team ready. That was a poor performance.
I think they have the wherewithal, but I don't think they have an identity yet for some reason. Because
And they don't
it looks
execute.
Like, right, it looks like they're just ready to go, and they make it look sexy, and then you just don't know who's going to show up.
Al knows about looking sexy.
No.
Here's my three team.
I just write
He's got
about
the
it.
sexy man going
Here's
on.
my
I
three
just
teamer.
write about it.
Here's my three-teamer for the week. Atlanta Falcons -2 going into Carolina. This is a team with no identity that just gave away their best receiver. Cam Newton, I'm sorry, buddy, but you just ain't cutting it. I'll take the Falcons -2. I'll take over 45 in the Washington-Seattle game. If you haven't been watching Seattle lately, they're putting up a ton of points. Kirk Cousins and company could do the same. Neither team is playing defense right now. And finally, on Sunday night, I'll take the Dolphins at home against Oakland. I see the trend continuing where Oakland's traveling on the road to the East Coast, playing an AFC East team, and still not doing very well.
That's it for sports?
Big fight tomorrow night, Madison Square Garden, UFC. Montreal UFC superstar George St. Pierre, GSP, making his comeback out of retirement against Bisping. Take St. Pierre to the bank, -120. He's going to kill this dude.
And locally, we have the PBR that is going through the weekend.
Oh, we do?
We
That's
have the
Blue Ribbon.
PBR.
Professional bull riding.
Blue Ribbon. Down at the T-Mobile, and right now the leader is Jess Lockwood, a 20-year-old.
Those guys are badass. Man, those are the toughest guys I think in the world, are those bull riders.
What else? Wrap it up?
Wrap it up. Let me and Al say a couple of things here, and then that's it for sports.
That's it for sports.
Yeah, we're good,
All right.
man. We covered everything.
All right, let me slide in here. And I just want to talk with my friend Al one more time, because Al and I have had a lot of conversations about this, about stopping hate and live and love. And we both believe in it, and all over social media, all we see is people hating politics and people hating sports and people hate. So we want to do hashtag stop hate and hashtag love life. So I know we believe in that same message together. I see it on your posts.
Absolutely, every post. I think, and for the most part, I think what social media, obviously, it represents some good things as it relates to, promotion and getting your message out there. But it also is a wall of anonymity for those who are cowards, who don't necessarily have a voice, but utilize this to spread hate. I hope that those that are in control of the social media forums, the Facebooks of the world, the Twitters of the world, kind of clamp down. Obviously we have this freedom of speech, which is important on both sides of it, whether you're
Come here.
you're for it or against it. But I think that it's very significant. Oh boy, freedom of speech.
Talk about live and love right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, stop it.
I think that there should be some sort of regulation as it relates to just spreading hate. Obviously, we want to keep respect the amendment as it relates to free speech, but
Right.
hate I don't think is a part of this free speech. I think hate is in its own category. So we must spread love.
And that's the message.
Ba-da.
Spread love. I want to thank Chef Carla for having us out here
Thank
and
you
making a
very
great
much,
lunch. We're going to all enjoy the lunch right now. Battalion Restaurant 10740.
I know.
Eastern.
740.
Oh! I was so close.
Wait. Almost there.
Chef,
All right.
what's the name of this?
Steak pizzaiola.
Steak pizzaiola. Don't get it
You just want to hear her talk.
News
You
at
like the
11.
accent, I guess.
Steak pizzaiola.
I think we're gonna have Lisa Lisa Gay is going to take us on out of here.
Yeah, man.
And Lisa, by the way, we didn't even mention it. Lisa's got a veterans special going on. Oh, you got that right here? It's going to be next Friday, November 10th, and at Wayne Newton's Casa de Shenandoah. And I've got cheaters on it. Yeah, I hope you guys can make it. We're going to do our broadcast next Friday from here, from
Hopefully you
from
can
Wayne
see that.
Newton, from Casa de Shenandoah.
Yeah, that's such a boy.
All veterans are invited for free.
And my friend
Right.
Lisa Gay is a fantastic performer, and my friend Lisa is a fantastic performer and entertainer, and she's such a sweet person.
9 to
So
4.
please go and support.
We love Lisa. T. Fox and the Fox City Show, singing the classic and soulful hits, starring T. Fox. That's going to be Friday. It's the same place, right? So you're going to be right after Lisa. Catch T. Fox
At
again.
the Oasis.
Oh, at the Oasis. I'm
And
sorry.
Albie will be there. We'll all be there.
We're all going to be there. We're all going to try and make it. Support our friends. Support our sponsors. Come by Battalion Restaurant. Try some of the food over the weekend. If you see us out there, please say hello. Buy us a drink. Pass us a joint. Do something. For God's sake. Have a great weekend, everybody. We're going to go back. Are you guys ready to cue the music?
Yeah, we're ready to cue.
Steph, you got to be really ginger with that. You guys ready? Okay.
Yes, is they gonna sing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Want to do this beautiful rendition by original Miss Phyllis Hyman and rearranged by my late husband, Mr. Tony Drake. Somewhere in my lifetime, you were here with me. Oh, so close to me. Somewhere in my lifetime, somewhere in my lifetime, I have kissed your lips, so warm, so close, so tenderly, and they were kissing me. There were visions, oh, of so long ago. And you know, memories come and they go. So they say, people say, and yes they do, and they're visions of my heart, of what will be. Somewhere in my lifetime, it was you and me. You and me. Somewhere in my lonely dreams, you were here with me. So close to me, and I've been loving you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somewhere in my lifetime, somewhere in my lifetime, somewhere in my lifetime, it was you
ladies and gentlemen, next Friday, the 10th at Casa di Shenandoah. All veterans are welcome. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks, Chef Carla Pellegrino over here at Battalion on Eastern Ave. We got to tighten it up, son.
Tighten it up.
Oh my God! LB Shore. Sunday, November 5th at the Venetian Vegas Cares T-Box at the Oasis. We got some beats taking us out of here. Stephanie Scott Jeffrey with a G. Eat well and party. I'd like us and share us. Tune in. Check out LB Shore at hashtag Secret Cheers. Lisa Gay.
Vegas.
voice.
You know, we do Jonathan Scott in the building.
Stop hate, live, love, everybody.
Vegas.
You gotta stop hating.
We gotta stop it all the way. We gotta make it another day. We gotta stop hate and be Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Vegas strong. Last real long.
Oh my God.
Have some fun. Vegas strong. Don't you run. We gotta make it Vegas strong.
We love you, Las Vegas. We love you. Cheers.
Eat well and party hard, my friends. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Chef Carla. Thank you,
Thank
Albie
you very
Shore.
much. Thank
Jeffrey
you.
with a G.
Come have some
Stephanie
food.
Scott.
It's delicious over here.
And never be afraid to live.
Never be afraid to live. Amen.